You know, it's interesting you say that you trust the Trump administration because anyone can go on your Twitter account where you explicitly state that you stand with Kim Jong-un, you stand with the Ayatollah who actually tried assassinating President Trump. You are emphatic that you're a communist. So I voted for President Trump. I campaigned for President Trump. I've spoke at the Republican convention. I spoke at Trump rallies. I registered voters. You're living in Moscow as a self-described communist. You prop up dictators who hate America. You have not found a Middle Eastern terrorist who there's a reason you're living in Moscow. It's because no one in America wants you. So go back to Twitter. You're not an expert. You don't know what you're referring to. You can't name not even one gang in Hamas because all you believe in is anti-West, anti-American, and obviously anti-Semitic narratives. And that's what makes your income, which again, go for it. But don't try to pretend that you're some geopolitical expert when you know nothing about the Middle East. I believe in freedom and democracy for all peoples in the Middle East. For whatever reason, you decided to align yourself with radical Islamic jihadists who kill 13 and 11-year-old boys.
Okay, Shabbos, I want Jackson to respond, and then I'm going to move on to the next section. A quick response.
I mean, it's hilarious hearing this come out of your mouth because you're the one that lied, stating that there was a higher proportion of children killed in the Syrian war, in the Vietnam War, and in the Korean War than there was in Gaza. But you've been corrected on that. I think you now understand that's not true. Hopefully, Katie Halper corrected you on that. But the truth of the matter is you're not American. You're a first-generation American. You've never denied that you have dual citizenship. I don't know if you do. Maybe you don't.
I'm not a dual citizen.
Intending on getting it, but the overwhelming majority. Wait, I didn't interrupt you. The overwhelming majority of the American public does not support what Israel's doing. It does not support continuing to fund Israel. It does not support the fact that Israel employed Jeffrey Epstein to get politicians into blackmail rings with child sex traffickers to control our politicians. The overwhelming majority of Americans reject what you are, what you embody. And at the end of the day, you're really not an American, maybe by passport, but not in spirit.
Sure.
Moving on to the next question now, gentlemen, please.
Let me respond, and then we'll move on. I won't be taking civic lessons from someone who's currently living in Russia.